I'm on a mission to review and rank every single episode of Star Wars The Clone Wars, and I'm not stopping until it is done. I'm of course talking about the critically acclaimed 3D computer animated Star Wars anthology series that first aired in 2008 and ended in 2020. Not to be confused with Star Wars Clone Wars, the 2D animated micro series that was released in 2003. I'm watching and reviewing every single episode in the official release order to keep things simple and ranking each episode as I go along. When all is said and done, I'll have a complete and comprehensive ranking of every episode from the entire series. So to make sure you don't miss a single episode, like this video and subscribe to the channel to ensure you stay on this journey with me. There will be spoilers for today's featured episode, so viewers beware. Now, on to today's episode. Today we are looking at episode 5 from season 4 titled Mercy Mission. C-3PO and R2-D2 travel to Eileen with Commander Wolf and his clone troopers after the planet is devastated by earthquakes. The droids and clones arrive and begin their relief effort to help the Eileeners rebuild after the destruction. After repairing the computer systems and setting up the necessary relief areas, the droids travel to an ancient site with the natives where they accidentally fall into an underground tunnel after an earthquake knocks them off balance. The droids experience a mystical journey through the underworld of Eileen, meeting various creatures and spirits along the way. Together, they discover that the hole they fell down is a seal that separates the underworld from the surface that is broken, releasing deadly consequences on both levels. The droids make their way back above ground, where they seal the breach and save the Eileeners. In the end, the droids regroup with the clone troopers and leave the planet knowing that they saved the day. A lot of Clone Wars fans would be quick to call Mercy Mission a filler episode, and while I wouldn't say they are wrong, I do still like this episode. Yes, it's a side mission, but there are enough nice moments here that I think that overall this is a very sweet episode that provides a nice break in the action. Although I can't deny I would be mad if an episode like this made it into a 12-episode season. It's nice to see what a Republic relief effort looks like, and it explores another avenue to war that doesn't involve shooting droids. I also really like the Eileeners. They're funny little fellas with a cute design, and I think they are a lot of fun here. I like how the clones don't know what to make of the creatures, and it's always funny seeing these military men interact with very compassionate and caring communities. But I would have to say the episode's biggest strength is that it's another example of how diverse and complex an individual planet in the Star Wars universe can be. Eileen seems very simple from the surface, it's just another planet with a strange race of creatures. But there are hints throughout the whole episode that these creatures have a deeper culture that ties them to the planet in a special way. Then there is of course the entire underground ecosystem that R2 and 3PO discover that includes these tree creatures and this weird frog lady. Visually, it's a lot of fun and it gives this episode a nice bit of flavor. I also just love seeing the droids save the day. That being said, none of this really excuses the fact that this is an entirely unnecessary episode. I can't help but feel that if this was the episode of the week when the series was originally airing, that I would have just felt ripped off. The truth is that there are far more interesting stories that could have been told in the place of this episode, and it's a little sad to think about. This episode is held up by a lot of cool smaller elements though. Commander Wolf has some serious screen time here, and he's just cool. His scar makes him stand out compared to other clones, and I like how he has a unique visor on his helmet. I also like how clone troopers Boost and Sinker show up here as well. We haven't seen them for a while, and it's always nice seeing clones that were first introduced in the first season. R2 has some special moments here too. I love how he continues to be the greatest friend anyone could ever ask for when he dives after 3PO down a hole without hesitation, and I like when one of the Eileeners hugs him at the end of the episode. Mercy Mission is undoubtedly an unnecessary Clone Wars episode, yet I can't help but still like it. It's always nice seeing the droids save the day, and the inclusion of Commander Wolf and some other familiar clones keep the episode fun. The Eileeners are super fun to follow, there's some very cool art direction on display underneath the surface, and the episode is just very sweet in general. Sure, this plot could have been used to tell a more important story, but I still like this episode. And that was Mercy Mission. Ranking it against every other episode of Clone Wars I've reviewed so far, it currently sits at number 62. Will it hold this place? Only time will tell. And here is the complete ranking so far. That's me finished for this episode. Now, I want to hear from all of you. What's your personal review of this episode? Where would you rank it among every other episode of Clone Wars? Let me know in the comments below after you've liked the video and subscribed. I'll see you guys next time with another Clone Wars episode review and ranking. Until then, thank you for watching. As always, look after yourselves. stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next video.